Bam, part 2, well my friends, here we go again. Journey with my basketball. You know it, part 2. Now we are at Coffee Court. A very special court, you see it, with a lot of football courts, you know. And an original which you don't find at any other place, you know, you see that. But it is very good playable, that is the point. I have experienced this court only since last year, you know. Before I have known it, but I never went in. Now we are at an outside court, you know. Last time part 1 was an inside court, you know, or a city court. These are courts in the cities, and then we have outside the cities also courts. And this is now an outside court. And now watch to the mountains. There is snow in, and here it has almost 30 degrees, you know. 30 degrees, really warm. But what a cool place, or quiet originally. A very, very high ring, you know. And with that, it is so original, you know. Asphalt, and here like a coffee shop, you know. Here with the tribune, and there it looks like you can have the bars to sit, to drink, to have a coffee beside, you know. Not only here, also behind with the plants. Really original, you know. But I never moved in because it is in a village, and beside there is the other court, you know. And in villages it is always a problem, you know, because normally you only enter in when you are from that village. When you are not from there, that is not that welcome. When you only do it once, 2 times a year, no problem, but not more often. And that you can now imagine how high this ring is. Watch. You see how far I'm away from the net. So one of the highest rings, you know, also a metal board. You see, but that is not loud, you know. You see that? That is other than the others. But now we play, we have asphalt, you know. It is not the roughest, but it is a street asphalt, you know, like on a real street. And that is nice. We have here the form, you know, when you crush in. That is also a plus point. But, you know, the panorama here, that is absolutely great with the mountains, the nice view. Of course, to play a match and such things is not the best, you know, because that is only a few meters away, you know. You have to watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4 meters, not 3.5 meters. Then you have this, you know. But it is very nice, you know. Sometimes absolutely cool with beach volleyball, you know. Coffee court. And out with my new ball, you know, the Spalding. First time it was feeling very well. And now let's do it. My friends, jumps very high, but I like it, you know, the grip. You see it is there a bit, but not too much, you know. I have sun cream on, and yeah, we have also street ballers here, you know. On the other court there is I will show you that on the other part, you know, not the next time, or other thing. And to come here is very enjoyable because you have the view to the city when you move up. I've shown you that in other videos, but now only the basketball courts and not the journey to here, you know. And on the other court was now one playing a street ball. I see it from here, you know, very trained. So like a calisthenics guy had a Nike Dominate ball in English, you know, a roughed up. And yeah, they make calisthenics because there is a calisthenics park. And now he plays also with the bicycle here. And there are a lot of street ballers here, you know, but I cannot show you, you know, and they don't know me. Sometimes from the videos, but when you make films, there are always 2 ways. When you enter in, they hate you because they think, boy, this guy with the camera and blah, 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 or they are very interested. And when you move in the first time, then you never know in which direction it will go. But I'm open-minded, I have fun, I'm friendly, so you can always talk to me, you know, but in a friendly way. And now, let's play.
for you. Freedom.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Talking about freedom.
It's the best show in town.
Let's show me that freedom. Well, 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 well. Freedom.
I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom.
Start right now.
Freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom. Well, well. Freedom. Come on, everybody. Young, old, all you lovers. This is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about freedom. Let yourself be free.
I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom.
Start right
Talking
now.
about freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom.
I'll give you yes, it's right.
Freedom. Let yourself be free.
Start right now.
So my friends, that is Coffee Court. What here we are in. There you have the shadow. Where do you have this? An original one. Coffee, and then you go out and boom, you have the street ball court with the nice ball. So Coffee Court, also you've seen it, aluminium board, iron net, also there. I know from the many countries where I've got commentaries from the people, most people hate the iron nets. I have always loved them. Why? Because they get not that much damage. Because when here they are over in our country, they do seldom repair them, and then you have a completely shit net or nothing, and so these are better. But people have told me that on some nets the balls get damaged, you know, but I have never experienced that with my balls, also the indoor balls. And to the ball, you know, it still feels good. For sure, a middle line rubber ball. I have the lowest quality, the middle line, and the best rubber balls. If it is one of the best, I cannot say after those few playings, but it feels absolutely in the middle line, even more up to the best line, you know. Of course there are better balls, but I like it. That is also an important thing, because when we have then the commentaries which balls you like most, write it in the commentaries, because then in each part I will take one commentary from a ball where you tell me this is your favorite ball or this is the best ball to you right now. If it is a rubber ball or the NBA official indoor ball or a composite indoor ball, you know, a Nike AD Championship or whatever, tell it to me. I will write it down in each video. I will tell something, I write it here from the user who wrote me a commentary, and then I will give my experience if I know the ball or when I have the ball, what my thoughts are, and that can help us all, because my journey to the best balls in rankings was always starting with best ball, and then it moved to other direction. It depends. When it is bad weather by rain, you need another ball. When it is cold, you know, snowing, the balls jump lower, you need maybe a rubber ball who jumps higher. In summer, maybe you need a lower ball because they jump even higher. You know what I mean? Deep channels, flat channels, composite, rough feeling, you know, more grip, less grip. So tell me and I will say my experience. And if I don't have the ball, we have a cool connection where people can read the experience from other people. And that I think helps us most, you know. Then we have all something from it. I have fun by playing. Yeah, and that is the Coffee Court. Very cool one. And I look forward to play this ball again on all my journeys, you know, and then we see us. Let's do it until next part 3.
And I always do it big because I can.